What's up, birds? What's good? What's happening? I know y'all getting alerted. I know y'all get see because you follow me. You're getting alerted. I see the hands popping up. I see the notifications popping up. I see it. I see it. I want to talk about dating today. I want to talk about getting you booed up today. I'm just dropping in because I'm an aficionado of people. You know what? I'm personally responsible for people getting engaged, people getting married. I'm just saying, I'm that dude. I make you so attractive that people gotta just holler at you. I always say I get you queued up, you get booed up. I make you so attractive that people ain't got no other choice but to be like, hey, what your name is? I make you so attractive, you don't have to change. Hey, man, especially if you done lost 40, 50, 60, 100 pounds on my program, you already know what I'm talking about because you know how life was when you were 40, 50, 60, 100 pounds heavier versus now that you're 40, 50, 60, 100 pounds lighter. Now you got all kind of people hollering at you, which leads to uh, two different scenarios. Either number one, people circle back around who might have treated you badly the first time. They see you in all your fineness. And then they're like, wait a minute. It wasn't looking like that when we were together. Shoot, let me circle back around. Hold on, let me do that again. Let me circle back around and holler at her because I don't want nobody else hollering at her. Or number two, you look so good, you level up. You look so good, you level up. And that's what we do. We level up. We level up our look, and then we also level up the type of people that holler. Feel me on that, okay? So I want to talk about the top three things you need to do moving forward, which basically means I'm gonna step on your toes. Which basically I'm gonna step on your toes. I had 3 points, but I'm gonna throw in a fourth one. But I'm gonna start that and open that with number one. Also, too, put number seven. Put number seven in the comment section and then check your DMs. I'm going to give you a free week of my online workout program during the month of August. We're losing 20 pounds. How about that? So I'm going to give you the first week free. So make sure you take advantage of that. Then it's $30 a month to stay on the program. $1 a day to work on your fine. I'm just saying. So again, put #7 in the comments. Check your DMs. For details, once you've ordered the 7-day challenge, hit me back with #done, and I'm going to fast track you so you can get put on the assembly line to find. Now, put the shoe emoji in the comment section for me, please. If you ready for me to step on them pretty videos, if you ready, I need to see some shoes. I need to see some heels up on this here screen. Because again, I see it. See Alicia up in here, Chantel up in here. Rashonda up in here. What's good? What's good? We're going to talk about it. Now, I had 3 points, but I want to open up with the obvious. If you're trying to attract and you're trying to get the type of person that you want, number one, you can't be a hermit. Oh, I'm talking to the hermits out there. I'm going to open up with that. That wasn't even on my list, but I wanted to open up with that anyway. You done lost 20, 30, 40, 50 pounds. What do? You stay in the house. You keep all that fire to yourself because you still have that mindset of the person that was 50, 60, 70 pounds heavier, even though you don't look like that no more. That ain't you, but you still got the same mentality of that person. Everything is pat, click, 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 click. But in your mind, you still 60, 70, 80 pounds overweight. You got to get out. You got to be seen. You can't do what you used to do because it don't produce nothing. Number two, you got to get ready for your person. The worst thing you can do is pray, pray, pray. Lord, please send me a good person. Lord, send me somebody who look good. Lord, send me somebody who know how to help me pay these bills or pay these bills. Lord, let him be a protector. All this, you doing all this praying. You like, let it be 6'2", but you'll accept 5'8". You just won't wear heels as much. You'll be doing all this prayer. Let him be a God-fearing person. Let him love the Lord. Let him be in step with you, Lord. And then, Lord, like, all right, I'm going to mess you up. Boom. And then God says, but you ain't ready. You ain't right physically. You ain't right emotionally. You're not right mentally. But you're doing all this praying. Because you pray, because you actually don't think God's going to do nothing for you. Because you've been praying, and he been sending, well, he didn't send you these people, but devil sent you Tiny, Anthony, Jacob, Tico, Lorenzo, Tony. And again, you got to be careful how you pray too, because you got to be careful how you think too, and you got to be careful what you say, because God knows your thoughts, but devil knows your thoughts too. And so you might be saying all of this stuff, and devil might send you somebody that's kind of like what you've been praying for. So you compromise, and then it ends up being a whole lot worse than what you prayed for. But you still blame God, even though God was like, hey, that ain't what I sent you. You know, like how when Amazon be dropping stuff off, or anybody be dropping stuff off, they have like your little name on it. The package that have your name on it, it could be UPS, just dropping stuff off, and it has your name on it. That dude that was sent to you, that didn't have your name on it, but you accepted the box anyway. You accepted the box anyway. Again, it didn't have your name on it, but a box was at your house. You accepted it. Oh, they ain't gonna miss it no way. They ain't gonna miss it. You accepted the box, but it wasn't yours. So now you done wasted 2, 3, 4, 5 years of your life on somebody, if you lucky. Because I know a lot of people who accepted the wrong box, and now they're in year 17 of sharing a child with somebody that wasn't theirs in the first place. Amen. Who am I talking to? Who am I talking to? See, I'm talking to somebody. So what you got to do is you got to get ready. When you pray for stuff, you got to be in the process of getting ready for your stuff. In sports, we have this term that basically goes, stay ready. So when you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. When you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. So with that being said, all of those people that you be kind of playing around with, get those folks gone right now. All those folks that you be on and off with, and you've been on and off with for the past 5, 10 years. Now we need to be off. We don't need to be on and off. No, it's not a light. It's not a water spigot. Turn it off. We making our way straight and plain, so people can get to us without having to get around all of the other stuff. Because any man worth his salt ain't gonna be stepping over people, stepping around people, stepping over issues. And now you got to start working on that stuff now. Working on that stuff now. All of the stuff that you struggle with here, start working on that stuff now. The things that happened to you when you were a teenager, start working on that stuff now. Start preparing yourself right now. So whenever you get sent a great person, you can accept that person. And you can feel like you deserve that person versus doing what you've always done. How many of y'all, by show of hands, be honest, how many of y'all have self-sabotaged yourself before and purposely screwed up a relationship because you didn't feel like either A, you didn't feel like you deserved it, or B, you felt like it was too good to be true because it was happening to you? Throw your hand up. Let me see you. Throw your hand up. I'm talking to somebody. Throw your hand up. Alicia say, I'm still doing it. Stop that, Alicia. We done worked on your fine. Stop messing up, Alicia. We love you, but stop that mess. Throw your hand up. You got to start working on you. And which leads me to the last point, which also ties into this. You got to let your past go. I don't care what you did, who you did it with. Let it go. Don't let your past interrupt your future no longer. Give yourself permission to love with an open heart moving forward. Because you done close yourself off. That's why y'all be acting all manly. You having that little manly vibe to you. I always remember a straight dude ain't trying to get with no hard woman who act like a dude. Oh, I'm talking today. And the only reason why you act like that is because you're afraid of being hurt. Because you don't trust yourself. So you put up this facade. You put up this hardcore demeanor. But yet, you know, like I know, you scared of bugs. You scared of bugs. You probably sleep with one light on, but you hard. You don't like really watching scary movies by yourself, but you hard. You hard. You start hearing stuff at night. You nervous and you scared, but you hard. Let that go, please. Let that go. Start working on healing your heart and start looking at your past experiences as a setup to your permanent stuff. Everything that you went through, you were supposed to go through in order to get your permanent stuff. But you can't let your current condition mess up your permanent position. Because again, they done moved on, but you still holding on. You still blaming you. Why didn't I see that? Okay, newsflash, you're not the first person to have your heart broken. You're not the first person to mess stuff up. You're not the first person to have somebody get over on them. You won't be the last one, but it was part of your process. But you can't keep beating yourself down because something unfortunate happened. That's part of your journey. That's part of your testimony. But you can't let your past situations affect your future self. If you're guilty of doing that, again, throw your hand up. If you've sabotaged stuff because of your past stuff and your past experiences, and again, you close yourself off and you don't allow yourself to love, just can I make you sick? Let me make you sick. And this is how you look at things moving forward. And this is really going to make you sick. You ready? I'm going to make you sick. That experience that happened to you, that has jacked you up, put Put in the comment section how long ago that was. And be honest. I'm about to mess you up. You about to help me make a point. Put in the comment section for me. How long ago was that situation, that incident, that relationship that messed you up, that changed your whole perspective on how you look at love, how you look at relationships? 10 years ago. 20 years ago. I see another 20 years ago. Okay. Let me see. 14 years ago. Okay. Let me really mess you up for the rest of your life moving forward. If your situation was 20 years ago, your issue is about ready to graduate college. Remember, you're 20 to 21 years old when you graduate college. So your issue has become a full-blown person at this point. Your person is about to move out the college dorm and about to start a new job somewhere else. That's how old your stuff is. If your stuff is 10 years ago, let me help you. Your person is, and your issue has graduated college. It's done with the graduate school, and it probably has its doctorate by now. That's how old your issue is. It has a doctorate. It has a bachelor's degree. It has a master's. It has a doctorate. That's how old your issue is. To put it in perspective. Now that you know, this is how we're going to move forward. Release yourself of that feeling. Release yourself of that situation. And stop letting it beat you twice. In sports, one of the things we always said was if we lost on Saturday, we're not going to lose the following Saturday because of the previous loss. Because sometimes you lose to a good team and then you come back and play a team that's not so good, but because you had that little hangover, you still was kind of hurt by that last loss, that team actually probably got you again because you lost to a lesser opponent. Don't let it get you moving forward. Let it go. And that person who did it to you, let that go. Let it go. You're not forgiving them, for their sake. You're forgiving them for your sake. It's helping you move along so you can attract the person you want. Again, when you closed off, and you know what I'm talking about when I say this, when you closed off, y'all know that little thing you do when you go to a party or you go to an event and you just sit there closed off like, don't talk to me. You know what I'm talking about because you do it. Don't talk to me. Don't bother me. I done dressed up. I look good. I feel good, but don't talk to me. I'm still hurt from 10 years ago. I'm still hurt from 15 years ago. I'm still hurt from 20 years ago. Hey, have you ever worked on it? Have you talked to somebody about it? Have you seen counseling about it? No. I'm dealing with it in my own way, which basically means you ain't dealing with nothing because you've been running away from it all these years and it still hadn't been resolved. So if you agree to really work on yourself, to really press past yourself by doing those 3-4 things. Say, I got you, coach, in the comments. And if you needed to hear this, because this message was for you, say this was for me, coach, in the comment section. Because again, here's my thing. You're beautiful, you're attractive, you're special, you're a dime, you're one of a kind. But again, if you still got that old stuff holding you back, you might as well not even have all that fine going on. Because you never worked on this. The body is one component that can help. But again, a lot of y'all can't keep nobody because of what's going on up here. Amen? I'm just saying. We can work on this all day. Pew, pew, pew. But if your spirit jacked up, your head messed up, and you hadn't addressed nothing, you might as well be unattracted. you might as well be 917 pounds on one of them shows. I'm just saying. So let's work on ourselves. It's going to be hard, but it's going to be so worth it. Again, if you need to talk to somebody, talk to somebody about it. Because y'all be doing this, and I can't cuss because I got little kids watching me. Y'all be doing this little thing to where you try to hold on to stuff and you don't want to share what's going on with you, but you got all this stuff going on inside, but you never speak of it. It's time for you to start speaking of it. Don't care how old it is. It's time to start addressing your mess so you can be released from it. You don't get an award for holding on to, and again, I want to cuss. But again, I got little kids who be watching me. You can't hold on to that no more. It's time to let that go. It's time to let it out and let it go versus just letting that thing grow and fester and become a cancer in your body. It's time to let it go. Address your mess. If you need to schedule a time to talk with somebody, schedule a time. Get it up out of you. That's how you release yourself. That's how you invite other people to love you. That's how you invite you to love you. And that's the most important part. You loving you. Everything starts with you. Love yourself better. Treat yourself better. I'm just saying. But anyway, love y'all. Have a great rest of your day. And again, let's continue to evolve and let's continue to work on ourselves because, again, I'm telling you, you got great stuff coming your way, but you don't need to fumble the stuff that's coming your way because you're not prepared. So let's get ready. Let's get ready. Let's get ready. Can we agree? Next chapter of your life, let's get ready. Whip out your pen. Start right now how the next chapter is going to go. Let's get ready. Because again, the worst thing you can do is pray, 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 then get your opportunity. And because you ain't ready and you ain't prepared, you can't hold on to it. I'm just speaking that. But anyway, love y'all. Have a great rest of your day. I'll be back here tomorrow. Be good. I'm gone.